1, 2, 3.
Guerra Movie House!
What is up, you guys? Welcome to Guerra Movie House. Today I wanted to make this video to say Happy Star Wars Day. For those that do not know what Star Wars Day is, it's pretty much a worldwide holiday for Star Wars fans and for the creation of Star Wars. Pretty much. There really aren't any rules of what to do on this day or during this week or just for the weekend. It's pretty much just to appreciate the fact that this amazing world exists. This world that George Lucas and an amazing team created. You could pretty much do whatever you want. There's so many things to do. Most people spend it watching something Star Wars related, whether it's Star Wars the show, whether it's a trilogy, whether it's the other trilogy. I mean, hey, if you got time, you might as well watch all 6 of them. Or if you have even more time, you can watch like every single season of the Clone Wars. I'm just saying. And for those that do not know, the holiday does fall on May the 4th, which gives everyone the opportunity to say, May the 4th be with you. You get it, right? Like, force, may the force be with you. So people say, May the 4th be with you. May the 4th. You get it, right? So the first thing that I do is I get up, of course, brush my teeth, of course. And the next thing that I do to start my day is I will put on a Star Wars t-shirt. After I put on my Star Wars t-shirt, I'll go say good morning to everybody. I'll say good morning to the kids. And then I'll get my cup of coffee. And after I have a good cup of coffee, I will go and see what the kids are doing and then ask them to play Star Wars with me. They always want to play Star Wars. Every single time I ask them to play, they always say yes. I am your father.
We already know that.
But last but not least, I will grab the original trilogy and watch it. It's Star Wars Day. How could you not watch it? And if you have any friends that like Star Wars, invite them over. Grab some snacks, grab a bunch of food, order some pizza, and watch the whole entire original trilogy. And if you have friends that have never seen Star Wars, then you have to call those friends first. Because real friends introduce friends to Star Wars. After that, I'll get on the couch, sit comfortably, start the movies, and have an amazing time. You guys wouldn't believe how many friends I have over. Every time. Every year. We just sit down and watch Star Wars together. All day. I wasn't even born whenever Star Wars was first created, so of course a lot of people around my age tend to ask me why I like Star Wars. And the answer to that is pretty simple. I mean, a lot of people my age will watch Star Wars for the first time, the original trilogy, and question it like, really? It looks horrible. We don't see anything special. And to me, I feel like this generation is just stuck on special effects and CGI and strong sound. And the first time that I watched Star Wars was a few years ago, and I immediately fell in love with it because I watched it with an open mind. And that's what you have to do. You have to invest yourself into this amazing story. My favorite thing about Star Wars is the storyline, the characters, and how you feel connected with everything, because you really have to watch these movies with an open mind and realize that it's an epic story. I mean, you just get pulled into this whole entire different world that could possibly exist. You see all these awesome characters and you learn about each character and you see this adventure just like grow and grow. And the storyline of Darth Vader and his son, his daughter, and then learning about his life and how he grew up, and then just learning more about each character just really means a lot to me. I like how from the first one, New Hope, which was originally just called Star Wars, as soon as the movie starts, you just get thrown into this war. You just see nothing but blackness, a spaceship just like flying right over you, and I can only imagine what that was like watching it for the first time, not having all these special effects and everything else that we have these days. Just knowing that nobody had done anything similar to that. I mean, there were other space movies that blew people away, like 2001: A Space Odyssey, but to have the story that came with the special effects that they were able to create. I mean, they went into detail with every single prop. Every single person that worked on these films put a lot of dedication into their work, and you really see that whenever you watch the movie. And George Lucas really put a lot of dedication working on the script and writing this amazing story and having it slowly unravel as we learn more about the character. The first time you watch these movies, you kind of don't know what's going on because it really is a whole entire different world. But once you start putting the pieces together and once you learn about each character, that's when like your mind literally gets blown away knowing that this world exists. And I know it doesn't really exist, like it's not real, but what I mean by that is that this was actually created by someone. Someone actually sat down and wrote a whole entire different world. A world that we probably could have never think of. I mean, there's so many sci-fi movies out there, but nothing compares to this amazing saga, to this amazing story. I mean, George Lucas literally created a whole entire different world, a whole entire different galaxy, and he put it all together with one amazing story. You have good versus evil, and then you have evil like not knowing what it's doing, trying to make up its mind. And people might forget that these movies were actually created for children. So whenever you watch it as an adult, if you're gonna watch it for the first time, you have to watch it with your inner child. You have to watch it with an open mind and remember that it was created in the 70s. And it was created in the 70s for pure entertainment for children. It's this amazing story about a princess and an outlaw and just like an evil and having them all come together. It's like so many different stories like clashing into one in space. I mean, seriously, how do you come up with something like that? But that's what I like about it. I like the story. I like how it all comes together. I like how it has so much adventure. It has so much emotion throughout the whole entire movie. And the music together really helps tie everything in. It just takes it to a whole entire different level. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Darth Vader is not only one of my favorite villains, but he is really one of my favorite characters in film history. I love his background. I love who he is as a man and as a machine, I guess. Because whenever you first meet him, you don't know much about him, but just the presence that he has. And the fact that like other villains might go through like this very long monologue and talk about how evil they are and talk about their plans. No, this guy just does it. He doesn't give a damn. He's going to tell you what he's going to do, and then he does it. And that's what makes him so evil. Whenever we first see him, whenever we're first introduced to him, we don't know anything about him. But just the presence that he has on screen, we just know he's evil. And then he proves how evil he is throughout the whole entire trilogy. And then we get the prequels where we get to learn more about him. And I know a lot of people have a problem with the prequels, but it's Star Wars Day. So let's put our problems to the side and just acknowledge the whole entire Star Wars existence. Please. But I like his background. Yeah, I wish they were better and I wish they weren't so emotional, but I still enjoyed it because I love Darth Vader so much that I wanted to learn more about him and who he was and where he came from and just tie everything together because he's so evil that I feel like there had to be a reason why. Not only do you have good versus evil, but you have like father versus son. I mean, seriously. Really? You have good versus evil. You have man versus machine. You just have like everything unraveling, and the more you learn, the more invested and the more attached you feel to these stories because it really does take you to a whole entire different world. It takes you to a different planet. It takes you to a whole entire different galaxy. I mean, you really get blown away by the story. Okay, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna calm down. I'm not gonna bore you guys for an hour. I promise. It's amazing. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I can probably keep on talking about it forever, but I won't. But my first question to you guys, if you do like Star Wars, is what is your favorite thing about Star Wars? And if it's a character, then what character is that? And if it's the story, what's your favorite part? My second question to you, if you do celebrate Star Wars, if you are a Star Wars fan, what do you do on this special day? And if this is the first time celebrating it, what are your plans? Thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to leave your answers and comments down below. Let me know what you like about Star Wars. If you don't like Star Wars, let me know why. I'm interested in that too. Like the video if you like, and may the 4th be with you.
Thank you for watching Guerra Movie House. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Peace out, homies.